Hi everyone, my name is Ksenia and I've been studying chemistry for over 15 years. On this channel, I'm explaining the most important chemical topics briefly and in simple terms. And in this video, I will talk about the difference between balanced and unbalanced chemical equations and explain how to balance chemical reactions using several examples. Let's start with a very simple example: the formation of water molecule from hydrogen and oxygen. The chemical reaction looks like this. Hydrogen and oxygen gives us water. Hydrogen and oxygen are substances that exist only in molecular form. And because of that, we see here the subscript 2. It means that hydrogen is a molecule that consisting of two hydrogen atoms, and oxygen also is a molecule that consisting of two oxygen atoms. On the right side of chemical equation, we have a water molecule consisting of two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. This reaction is unbalanced. We see on the left side we have two hydrogen atoms in hydrogen molecule, and also on the right side we have two hydrogen atoms in the water molecule, but the number of oxygen atoms from the left side is not equal to the number of atoms of oxygen on the right side. On the left we have two oxygen atoms in oxygen molecule, and on the right we have only one oxygen atom in water molecule. To balance the left and right sides, we need to add products or reactants in a way that the number of each type of atom on the left equals the number of each type of atom on the right. And currently we are missing one oxygen atom on the right. And we can't just add one oxygen atom because we know that in that reaction only water is formed. Thus we can add only water molecule, which is what we will do. And now we have an equal number of oxygen atoms on both sides. However, the hydrogen atoms are now unbalanced. We have only two on left and four on right. Therefore, we will add a second hydrogen molecule to the reaction. Now everything is balanced. 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms on both sides. It's clear that chemists don't draw molecules when writing reactions. They use chemical equations. Therefore, I will add coefficients to chemical equation. We see that two molecules of hydrogen react with one molecule of oxygen and form two molecules of water. Thus, I need to add the coefficient of 2 here and here. In general, unbalanced equations simply show us the essence of how reactions proceed. However, to perform any calculations based on these equations, they must be balanced. You need to place the coefficients in equations so that the number of all atoms on the right equals the number of all atoms on the left. Now I will show you two more examples. Chlorine reacts with hydrogen to form hydrogen chloride. There are two chlorine atoms on the left side of equations and only one chlorine atom on the right side, as well as we have two hydrogen atoms on the left and only one on the right. To balance this reaction, we need to add one more molecule of hydrogen chloride on the right. In the equation, we will simply add a coefficient of 2. Thus, when a hydrogen molecule reacts with a chlorine molecule, two molecules of hydrogen chloride are formed. And one more example. Sodium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid yields sodium chloride, carbon dioxide and water. We see that there are two sodium atoms on the left side and only one on the right. Also, there is a one hydrogen atom in hydrochloric acid on the left and two hydrogen atoms in the water on the right. Let's start with sodium. We will add sodium chloride on the right, and now sodium atoms are balanced. But we see that there is now more chlorine on the right than on the left. So let's add a second molecule of hydrochloric acid on the left and now the chlorine atoms are balanced. And along with them, the hydrogen atoms have also balanced. There are two on the left and two in the water on the right. In the chemical equation, we need to add a coefficient of 2 before hydrochloric acid and coefficient of 2 before sodium chloride. And now the reaction is balanced. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like it. It helps me to grow my channel and create more educational videos. If you have any questions on this topic, feel free to ask them in the comments. And see you next time.